Welcome back to BNB Spoilers channel. Today, we're diving into a whirlwind of drama, passion, betrayal, and ambition at Forrester Creations. The stakes have never been higher as Ridge Forrester fights to reclaim his family's legacy, Carter Walton wrestles with his guilt and growing temptations, and Daphne Rose shakes up the company with her intoxicating presence. Meanwhile, Hope Logan stumbles upon a shocking secret that could change everything. Buckle up, because this is going to be a deep dive into the tangled web of emotions and power plays that are about to explode on the bold and the beautiful. Ridge Forrester, a man on a mission. Ridge Forrester has always been a force to be reckoned with, but recent events have left him feeling disheartened and disillusioned. However, the tides are turning, and Ridge is ready to rise from the ashes of defeat. With renewed determination coursing through his veins, he's setting his sights on reclaiming Forrester Creations for his family. This isn't just about business for Ridge, it's about pride, legacy, and restoring the Forrester name to its rightful place atop the fashion world. For weeks, Ridge has been grappling with the chaos that has engulfed the company, but now he's fired up like never before. He's brainstorming bold strategies and rallying his allies, including his daughter Steffi Forrester, who shares his vision for a brighter future. Together, they're forming a united front against those who've sought to undermine their family's empire. What makes Ridge's journey so compelling is his ability to inspire those around him. His confidence is infectious, and his passion for the company's success is palpable. Ridge doesn't just want to win, he wants to create a future where the Forresters can thrive without fear of betrayal or sabotage. Fans can expect Ridge to make some daring moves in the coming weeks as he works tirelessly to reclaim what's rightfully his. But while Ridge is focused on strategy and big-picture planning, there are forces at play that could complicate his mission. Could Daphne Rose's growing influence within the company pose a threat to Ridge's plans? And how will Carter Walton's personal struggles impact Ridge's efforts to restore order? The answers remain uncertain, but one thing is clear, Ridge is prepared to fight tooth and nail for his family's legacy. Daphne Rose, the enigmatic disruptor. Enter Daphne Rose, a woman whose presence at Forrester Creations has been nothing short of electrifying. With her fragrance line poised for a grand launch, Daphne has quickly become a central figure in the company's latest chapter. But there's more to Daphne than meets the eye. Beneath her glamorous exterior lies a cunning strategist who knows exactly how to get what she wants. Daphne's fragrances are more than just products, they're tools of seduction and manipulation. Each scent she creates seems designed to captivate those around her, drawing them into her orbit and leaving them powerless to resist her charm. Carter Walton has become her primary target, and she's using every trick in the book to pull him closer. What makes Daphne so intriguing is her ability to play multiple roles simultaneously. To some, she's an ambitious entrepreneur with a bright future ahead of her. To others, she's a mysterious disruptor whose motives remain unclear. Is she genuinely invested in Forrester Creations' success, or does she have an ulterior agenda that could spell trouble for everyone involved? As Daphne continues her seductive games with Carter Walton, it becomes increasingly clear that she thrives on control and chaos. Her ability to exploit Carter's vulnerabilities has created a dynamic that's both thrilling and dangerous. But what does Daphne ultimately hope to achieve? And how far is she willing to go to get what she wants? These questions linger in the air like one of her signature scents, intoxicating yet elusive. Carter Walton, torn between duty and desire. Carter Walton has always been known as a man of integrity, a loyal friend, a dedicated professional, and someone who values honesty above all else. But recent events have pushed him into uncharted territory, leaving him grappling with guilt, temptation, and inner turmoil. The launch of Daphne Rose's fragrance line should be a moment of triumph for Carter, a chance to celebrate the company's success and bask in the glow of accomplishment. Instead, it serves as a painful reminder of everything he's been struggling with behind closed doors. Carter feels immense guilt over his role in the LLC takeover and the strain it has placed on his relationships with Ridge Forrester and others at Forrester Creations. As Carter wrestles with these emotions, he finds himself drawn to Daphne in ways he never anticipated. She seems to understand him on a level that no one else does, or at least that's what she wants him to believe. Their interactions become increasingly intimate as Daphne uses her charm and allure to draw him closer. The tension between them reaches its peak when Daphne takes yet another bold step, invading Carter's personal space under the guise of offering comfort. Her carefully chosen scent lingers in the air like an unspoken promise, leaving Carter both mesmerized and conflicted. Before long, their connection takes a sizzling turn that neither can ignore. A passionate kiss ensues, one that Hope Logan witnesses from the office doorway. This shocking moment threatens to unravel everything Carter has worked for, both professionally and personally, and leaves him questioning how he allowed himself to get caught up in such a dangerous game. Hope Logan, the unwitting witness. Hope Logan has always been a beacon of positivity at Forrester Creations, a woman who believes in hard work, creativity, and collaboration. Riding high on the success of Daphne Rose's fragrance launch, Hope feels like she's on top of the world. But her euphoria is short-lived when she stumbles upon Carter Walton and Daphne locked in a steamy embrace. The sight leaves Hope stunned and betrayed. She had no idea that Carter was spending so much time with Daphne behind her back, let alone engaging in such intimate moments. This revelation could have ripple effects across their relationships and professional dynamics at Forrester Creations. Hope now faces an impossible choice: confront Carter about what she saw or keep quiet and observe how events unfold from afar. Either way, her discovery adds another layer of complexity to an already volatile situation. What makes Hope's role so fascinating is her potential influence over what happens next. Will she use this information as leverage? Will she confide in someone else? Or will she choose to stay silent for fear of making things worse? Whatever path Hope chooses will undoubtedly have significant consequences for everyone involved. The road ahead, a battle for power. As tensions rise at Forrester Creations, all eyes are on Ridge Forrester as he prepares to reclaim what he believes rightfully belongs to his family. Meanwhile, Carter Walton must navigate the fallout from his growing connection with Daphne Rose, and Hope Logan's unexpected discovery could change everything. Will Ridge's determination be enough to restore order at Forrester Creations? Can Carter break free from Daphne's seductive grasp before it's too late? And what role will Hope play in exposing secrets or keeping them hidden? Next, we'll unravel the tangled web of emotions, secrets, and shocking revelations that have left everyone in turmoil. From clandestine alliances to family betrayals, this episode is packed with drama that will leave you on the edge of your seat. Let's dive into the chaos, starting with Luna's unexpected connection to a surprising ally and working our way back to the explosive revelations about her dark past. Luna and Remy. A dangerous connection and a twist that no one saw coming. Luna forms an unlikely bond with Remy, the handyman who seems to have a knack for being in the wrong place at the right time. After hiding out at Bill's mansion, Luna emerges from the shadows to confide in Remy once again. Despite knowing exactly who she is and what she's done, Remy offers her something she hasn't had in a long time: friendship. Their conversations are laced with tension and unspoken truths. Remy, ever the pragmatist, knows he's treading dangerous waters by associating with someone as infamous as Luna. Yet there's something about her vulnerability that compels him to stay. He promises to keep her secret safe, at least for now, but his loyalty comes with conditions. If Luna jeopardizes his livelihood or reputation, he won't hesitate to walk away. Meanwhile, Bill Spencer remains blissfully unaware of the drama unfolding under his roof. His brief interaction with Remy reveals his priorities: privacy and control above all else. Bill's cryptic warning to Remy suggests that he's not as oblivious as he seems. Could Bill already suspect that something, or someone, is lurking in his home? And if so, how long before he uncovers the truth about Luna's presence? This budding alliance between Luna and Remy raises more questions than it answers. Is Remy truly on her side, or is he playing a long game for his own benefit? And what does Luna hope to gain from this risky friendship? One thing is certain, their connection is a ticking time bomb waiting to explode. Steffi's vision of a normal life as chaos swirls around her. Steffi Forrester dares to dream of a simpler existence, one free from the shadow of Sheila Carter and her twisted legacy. In a rare moment of vulnerability, Steffi opens up about her deepest desires, happiness, normalcy, and a life where her family isn't haunted by dark secrets and dangerous connections. But reality has other plans for Steffi. Her husband Finn's complicated feelings about Luna only add fuel to the fire. While Steffi acknowledges that none of this is Finn's fault, she can't help but feel overwhelmed by the weight of their shared history. The revelation that Luna is Sheila's granddaughter has left Steffi reeling, forcing her to confront uncomfortable truths about her family's future. Despite her fears, Steffi remains committed to standing by Finn's side. Their love is tested like never before as they navigate this new chapter together. They exchange heartfelt words of reassurance and vow to face whatever challenges come their way as a team. But even as they kiss and reaffirm their bond, an air of uncertainty lingers. Can their relationship withstand the pressure of Sheila's legacy? Or will the sins of the past tear them apart? The revelation that changed everything the moment Steffi connects the dots about Luna's true identity is nothing short of earth-shattering. As the pieces fall into place, Steffi spirals into panic at the realization that Sheila Carter's twisted DNA has been passed down to Hayes through Luna. The thought sends shivers down her spine as she grapples with what this means for her son, and for her marriage. Finn's reaction only complicates matters further. His wistful comments about wanting to be there for Luna during her childhood echo his earlier sentiments about Sheila when he first learned she was his mother. This parallel doesn't go unnoticed by Steffi, who admits that Finn's words are starting to scare her. She fears that his empathy for Luna could blind him to the danger she represents. Finn tries to reassure Steffi by condemning Luna's actions, though he struggles to say the word murder outright, but it does little to ease her mind. The weight of their shared history with Sheila looms large over their conversation, making it clear that this revelation will have lasting repercussions for their family dynamic. The fallout from Finn and Luna's connection across town. We find Steffi mid-freakout as she processes the horrifying truth about Luna's connection to Finn, and by extension, Sheila Carter. The realization hits like a ton of bricks. Finn's cousin tried to kill her. The betrayal cuts deep as Steffi struggles to reconcile her love for Finn with the danger his family represents. Steffi voices concerns about how this revelation will impact their marriage and their future together. She knows Finn well enough to sense that part of him is excited about having a connection to Luna, no matter how twisted it may be. This sentiment terrifies Steffi, who fears that Finn's empathy could lead him down a dangerous path. As emotions run high, Steffi questions why their family continues to face such impossible challenges. Her frustration boils over as she lashes out at Finn, blaming him for bringing this chaos into their lives. Yet even in her anger, there's an undercurrent of sadness, a longing for a simpler life where they can raise their children without fear or drama. Ridge and Taylor's perspective. Meanwhile, Ridge Forrester and Taylor Hayes share a quieter moment as they reflect on everything that has transpired. Their conversation centers on Luna and the impact she has had on Steffi, and by extension, the entire Forrester family. Taylor worries deeply about how these events will affect Steffi in the long term. As a mother and a therapist, she knows all too well how trauma can leave lasting scars. Ridge tries to lighten the mood with humor, but can't hide his own unease about Luna's presence in their lives. Ridge brands Luna as Finn's crazy cousin, a label that seems destined to stick in future conversations about her role in this unfolding drama. Despite his attempts at levity, Ridge is clearly concerned about what this means for Finn and how it will affect his relationship with Steffi. Their conversation underscores just how deeply intertwined these characters' lives have become, and how difficult it will be to untangle them moving forward. The road ahead. As we untangle these complex relationships and shocking revelations, one thing becomes clear: nothing will ever be the same for these characters again. From Ridge and Taylor's reflections on family dynamics to Steffi's desperate desire for normalcy and Finn's conflicted feelings about Luna, every thread in this story is pulling tighter toward an inevitable climax. Will Luna's connection to Sheila Carter continue to wreak havoc on those around her? Can Steffi and Finn overcome these challenges together? And what role will Ridge play in protecting his daughter from further harm? Next, we'll dive into a whirlwind of drama, schemes, and emotional confrontations that are shaking up the lives of your favorite bold and the beautiful characters. From secret plans to reclaim Forrester creations to Sheila's unrelenting obsession with her family, this episode is packed with twists and turns. Let's break it all down, starting with Ridge's ambitious hopes for the future and working our way back to Sheila's intense conversation with Deacon. Ridge Forrester's drive to reclaim Forrester creations. Ridge Forrester is a man on a mission, and his excitement is palpable as he sets his sights on regaining control of Forrester creations. With the stakes higher than ever, Ridge is determined to restore his family's legacy and bring stability back to the company. The launch of the new Forrester fragrance line only adds fuel to his fire, as he sees it as a symbol of the innovation and creativity that define the Forrester brand. But Ridge knows that reclaiming the company won't be easy. The battle for control has been fraught with tension, betrayal, and difficult decisions. To ensure success, Ridge has been rallying his allies and strategizing every move carefully. His confidence in Steffi's plan is unwavering, but he also knows that things could spiral out of control if emotions get in the way. As Ridge reflects on the challenges ahead, he takes a moment to remind Steffi and Daphne Rose to tread carefully when dealing with Hope Logan and Carter Walton. He understands how personal feelings can complicate business matters, and he doesn't want anything jeopardizing their chances of success. Ridge's determination is inspiring, but will it be enough to overcome the obstacles in their path? Only time will tell. Steffi's master plan, a risky gamble. Behind Ridge's optimism lies Steffi Forrester's carefully crafted plan to wrest control of Forrester creations away from Carter Walton and Hope Logan. Steffi has always been a fierce protector of her family's interests, and this time is no different. Her strategy involves bringing her old friend Daphne Rose to Los Angeles, not just to pitch a new fragrance line, but also to create some personal complications for Carter. Daphne's arrival at Forrester Creations was nothing short of dazzling. Her charisma and innovative ideas immediately caught the attention of Hope and Carter, who were quick to approve her proposed fragrance line. Work on the project began almost instantly, setting the stage for what promised to be a major success for the company. But Steffi had more in mind than just launching a new product. She hoped Daphne's presence would serve as a distraction for Carter, pulling him away from Hope and creating cracks in their partnership. It was a risky move, one that could either solidify Steffi's position or backfire spectacularly. As Daphne settled into her role at Forrester Creations, it became clear that she wasn't just there for business. Her subtle flirtations with Carter hinted at deeper intentions, leaving everyone wondering how far she was willing to go to fulfill Steffi's plan. Would Daphne's charm be enough to sway Carter? Or would her involvement only complicate matters further? Carter Walton, torn between loyalty and temptation. Carter Walton finds himself at the center of this unfolding drama, caught between his loyalty to Hope Logan and his growing connection with Daphne Rose. As one of Forrester Creations' key players, Carter has always been dedicated to the company's success. But recent events have left him questioning where his true priorities lie. The launch of Daphne's fragrance line should have been a straightforward business venture, but it quickly became something more personal. Daphne's interest in Carter was impossible to ignore, and their interactions grew increasingly charged with unspoken tension. While Carter tried to maintain professionalism, it was clear that he was struggling to resist Daphne's allure. Adding to Carter's inner turmoil was a heartfelt conversation with Ridge Forrester. During their discussion, Ridge subtly played on Carter's guilt over his role in the current state of Forrester Creations. Ridge reminded Carter of the importance of family loyalty and urged him to think carefully about his decisions moving forward. Carter's conflicted emotions make him one of the most intriguing figures in this story. Will he stay true to hope and his professional responsibilities? Or will he give in to temptation and risk everything for a chance at something new? Sheila Carter, obsession knows no bounds. Meanwhile, across town at Il Giardino, Sheila Carter is having an intense conversation with Deacon Sharp that reveals just how deeply her obsession with her family runs. As they sit together in the bustling restaurant, Sheila admits that she feels a twinge of sympathy for Poppy, a surprising revelation given her usual lack of empathy. Deacon isn't buying it. He reminds Sheila that Poppy's daughter killed two people who were close to him, friends whose loss still weighs heavily on his heart. Sheila tries to draw parallels between her own pain over Finn and Poppy's situation, but Deacon quickly shuts her down. Your child is an upstanding doctor, he points out bluntly. Hers is a nut job. Despite Deacon's harsh words, Sheila can't hide her longing for Finn and his family.